Travelers, we have made our way to the Magic Kingdom because it is news from the queues with some magical views. So come along and let's jump into it. Travelers, before we get started here in the Magic Kingdom, we stopped by the Contemporary first to cover our first story. So let's take a look at that and then we will start our journeys here in the Magic Kingdom. Okay, our first piece of news that we're going to talk about is right here behind me. I'm standing in the Contemporary, but you can see a little action going on back here. So let's take a look real quick. We are looking out here is the Contemporary boat launch area. They do not start till 3, so I couldn't get over there yet. I'm a little bit too early, but if we come right over here, you will see 3 big cranes in that area. The silver building over there is Tri-Circle D Ranch. The building in the far distance with the 2 little nubbies, that is the Four Seasons. You do see a crane there. They're actually building condos over there in Golden Oak by the Four Seasons. But then you notice right in the middle of the screen, those 3 big cranes. Hasn't been confirmed or hasn't been denied that that is the new Reflections or even a new resort that they've come up with. But there's a lot of construction activity going on over there, so who knows? So that's our first part of the news. Now I'll meet you guys over at the Magic Kingdom. Okay, now that we're back from the Contemporary, let's go ahead and look at some of our news from the queues. We're actually going to go to the location where our news is coming from today. But if I can, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe button down below. And don't forget, if you would like, you can follow us over here on Instagram, up here on TikTok, and down here if you see the little Traveling Around Disney family on Facebook. If you can, give us a follow on all of those. Okay, let's head on out and see what news we can find here in the kingdom. Looks like they got the corrals ready for tonight's party. Everybody will start lining up. It is, actually 2:15 in the afternoon, so folks usually start arriving about 3:15. They queue up in line. Heading to the popcorn carts and to Cosmic Rays for our first little, I've already seen one. So they are out and about. I cannot wait to see these. There's some new popcorn buckets and a new sipper that launched today. So we're gonna see if the popcorn bucket is at the popcorn stands, but I know where the sipper is. Stop by the popcorn stand. The Sully popcorn buckets are supposed to be out, but they're not here. He's saying the Animal Kingdom might be the only location at this point that has them. I was leaving the popcorn stand. There was actually a VIP tour guide there, and he said Hollywood Studios. So right now for the Sully popcorn buckets, you're going to find them at Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. But the sipper is here, so we're heading to Cosmic Rays. Hey, I was right here by the castle. Cosmic Rays is right here behind me, but I happened to check on my mobile order, and there he is. Can you see him right there? That is the Mickey drummer that'll go with the Mickey popcorn soldier from last year. But he is at Cosmic Rays, and you can mobile order him so you don't have to stand in the line. So we're going to order one, get that to go, and cover some more news here in the park. Made our way into Cosmic Rays, and you can see him right back there. See him in the distance. There he is. They got plenty of him. Today was the first day of him and Sully. That was one of our news from the queues. We're just waiting for our order to be called. The mobile orders are right here, 7, 6, 8. So we are just waiting for our number to be called. And lucky enough for me, it was Bay 8. Here we go. Actually came outside here at Cosmic Rays. Got the Speedway over here to the side. Such a classic ride. But who knows, maybe one day it may go to bring us some more rides. Which, you know what, I can understand that. But our first story was the popcorn bucket and the sipper, which we have found out the popcorn buckets can only be found right now at Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. But look at this little sipper. Look at him. he will go with the popcorn bucket, which we have from last year, which is a very Merry Christmas Party popcorn bucket. But now we got the sipper to match him. He was $26.49 after tax. So this little guy is $26.49. He comes with a carrying strap. He also comes with the drink because it is a sipper. Let's see. See if I can get it out here. Oh, here it is. How does this work? I'm not quite sure. Is it a sipper? I think it's a sipper. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, anyway, he's got something back here. I'm not quite sure what this is. I got to figure this out. Hold on one moment. It is a sipper. I thought that was a straw. But see the tiny, that right there. So you must fill him up here somewhere. Oh, his head. No, his head comes off. So his head comes off. You fill him full of your drink. But they actually give you a drink on the side. So they don't fill your Mickey up. So he's nice and clean when he comes off the thing. But today, the 19th that we are here, this was the first day that they were available. And they are posable. So that's pretty neat. So this is the first part of our news from the queues. And some of you guys have sent some questions in. And I got one question I want to answer. But we're going to do that because we're going to try a treat. So I'm going to have a little drink here. We're going to another part of the park to try a treat, to cover some stories over there. And then I want to get into that one question, and it's about Disneyland. Forgot to add about this little guy right here. He is not a party exclusive. He is available all the time, all day, every day, until probably New Year's Eve or until Disney sells out. But he's not a party exclusive, so you can get him anytime. Heading to our next location. Did want to let you know you can get the zipper there. I've actually got him around my neck. You can get him at Cosmic Rays and Pinocchio Village House. Is from what I'm hearing right now. Hopefully the Sully Bucket will make its way to the Magic Kingdom. But until then, we can always head over to the studios or Animal Kingdom. Okay, on to our next news from the queue story. As we are passing Storybook Treats, they do have a Sugar Plum Vanilla Soft Serve Sundae right here. This is a holiday treat that also can be gotten all day, every day until the holiday season is over. So this is not a party exclusive either. You guys know I could have ate me some ice cream back there, but the item I want is at one of my favorite quick services here at the Magic Kingdom. But we're heading that way. But before we hit to that, we've got two more stories we got to cover that are coming up. Actually, three. I think we're going to cover three more stories before we get that treat. So we're heading that way. Crowds don't look too bad today. As you can tell, there's Pinocchio Village House. That's where you can get the sipper also. And then, yeah, crowds aren't too bad. I just passed Seven Dwarfs and it was 60 minutes. You know, the real tale will be up here at Peter Pan's Flight. Let's see how long that one is. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Peter Pan right there, 40 minutes. Let's jump into that queue. I'd jump into that queue at 40 minutes. That's not too bad. We got, it's a Small World up here. And let's see, trying to dodge and weave. Small World, 5 minutes. That's definitely a jump into queue right there. 5 minutes for It's a Small World. Haunted Mansion there is showing a 25-minute wait. I told you, crowds aren't too bad today. Next story from News from the Queues involves the DVC Lounge that has taken over the arcade area right here. They have released some concept art of the new lounge, which I'll put right up here. It looks fantastic inside, and they have announced an opening date of summer of 2025. So the new DVC Lounge will be right over here. So if I got any DVC friends, let me know. I'll be glad to join you in the lounge. If not, I'll have to get Michael and Beck over here, and maybe they can get me in. But summer of 2025, the new DVC Lounge should be open. In holiday news, it looks like Disney actually added some garland to the post all around Frontierland. Hey, there's a little bit of Christmas out further in the park. Looks like we have found another popcorn bucket over here by Jungle Gyms. The popcorn area right there. That is the new bucket right there. That is a big bucket. There we go. We got another new bucket. That popcorn bucket is a gold musical rotating tin for $28. And our next news from the queues over here at the Pirates of the Caribbean right over here. It does look like the new Pirate Lounge, which I'll put a picture up right here, will be going over here into the Pirates Lair where they used to, because there's even more walls up, and if you look past the walls, you can see some construction walls. So unfortunately, this usually happens. Todd was wrong, and it's not going over here to Tortuga Tavern, which I still think would have been a better spot for it because it already had a kitchen and all that. But hey, this lounge is going to be great. We cannot wait for it to open. But it does look like, and being confirmed by some of the construction going on, that the new Pirates Lounge will be right back here with Peg Leg Pete. As you can tell, that's the pirate exit right there. They bought the walls all the way out to here. So yeah, I think this pretty much confirms that in 2025, this will be where the new Pirates Lounge will be. Looks like we get a little Jack Sparrow back there, getting ready for his new tavern. God, I can't believe they would. Oh, well, that's okay. It's going to be a great tavern. Okay, heading over to one more spot. I don't really think it's news, but I just want to check some stuff out to see if anything's happening over there. And then we're going to head to that treat and answer that one question that was asked. That I am very diehard on this question, so I don't think you can change my mind on this one. Coming over here by Thunder Mountain to see some stuff, see if it's in the news from the queues, but this is only a 10-minute wait. That is fantastic. So, okay, let's head this way. Reports were stating they were already starting to clear some of the land out behind. Now, maybe behind Thunder Mountain there, which we can't see. Maybe you have to be on the ride or on the ferry boat. But as you can see, everything is still intact right over there. But this will be all going away. So we better enjoy it while we can. And I wonder, will Haunted Mansion be affected during all this construction? Okay, leaving Thunder Mountain, didn't see no news there from construction, everything being torn down or anything like that. So now we're gonna head over to, like I said, my favorite quick service, which Columbia Harbor House. But they have a holiday treat that we can try that's available all the time also. I do love the fact that Disney is offering quite a bit, or very many, however you want to say it, holiday treats that you don't have to pay to go to the parties to get. There are some great little treats in the parks that you can still try without having to pay that Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party price or Jollywood price. We'll have to go over to the studios. He is waving the boat there. He's waving to the boat right there. It's going away. That's awesome. Stop into Liberty Square Market here because I think they have a holiday treat that can be gotten anytime during the holidays. Oh, they just sure do. The Brownie Peppermint Bark right there for $5.49 can be had all the way to the holidays, all day, every day. We are almost there. Have to get this little holiday treat. When I seen the picture, I just said, I gotta go try this. Let me see if it's on mobile order. And yes, it is on mobile order right there, the gingerbread cake. We're going to get us a slice of this, sit down, recap all the news from the queues today, and answer that one question that one traveler asked me. Just like that, my order is ready. Right there, number 7, we're going to find us a nice little spot. And this is what we came for right here, the gingerbread cake. Let me get the description for you. Just look at that though. It is all, look at that little chocolate piece. It is the gingerbread cake, a gingerbread chiffon cake with cream cheese frosting. Look at all that frosting in there. Dolce garnish, that would be the top up there, the dolce garnish with a chocolate piece. That must be the little gingerbread man. So this is what we came for. Remember, this is a holiday treat that you can get anytime, all day, every day until the end of the holidays. This little chiffon cake, gingerbread cake, was also $6.29. I want to let you know, it's not a bad little, I think it's a shareable piece. It can be shared. It looks really good. So let's give it a try. Could give me a couple glasses of water. Remember, they're free. You can always get ice water. They just come in a little bit smaller glasses, so I always ask for 2. Okay, chiffon cake here. Gingerbread chiffon cake with cream cheese icing. For our news from the queues, just having a treat today for our news for the queues. Wasn't a ton of news out in the Disney atmosphere, but there was some that we wanted to cover, and we covered the buckets being released today. We discovered that there's a new popcorn bucket out there. We looked at the DVC lounge area, and it's opening in summer of 2025. And then the Pirates, the Pirates Tavern. I really thought it was going to be over there at Tortuga, but we can't wait to see it. I just think it might be a little congested. I don't know. Maybe we'll move all the merchandise over to Tortuga area. That could be a thought, but let me give this cake a try. Not bad. The cream cheese is very dense. I'm gonna let it come to room temperature. I'm gonna take another bite here. It is a little chilled, so as all cakes, they should be eaten at room temperature. That's just my opinion. You guys might like them out of the refrigerator or whatever, but I just think it makes for a better cake. Okay. The tip was not as chilled, so that was not bad. So, one of our travelers asked us, but I'm going to talk for me and Michelle. Why do you like Disneyland at Christmas time better than Walt Disney World? And we got a couple reasons why. For starters, at Disneyland, they've already started their Festival of Holidays food booths out there at California Adventure, which we don't start here at Epcot until the 29th. It is coming up, but Disneyland has already started their food, and if anybody has ever tried the food booths out at Disneyland, they are definitely different than they are here at Epcot and Walt Disney World. So that is one of the reasons. Our second biggest reason is they are decorated at Disneyland already. 15th was their official kickoff day. And when they do out there, they have no ticketed events. No Very Merry Christmas parties, no Oogie Boogie parties, nothing like that. So the Festival of the Holidays over at California Adventure, that's part of your admission. And then at Disneyland, you get the Christmas parade 2 times a day. And it is a Christmas parade. And if you've never seen the Christmas parade at Disneyland, highly suggested. If not, I will link our video when we went out to Disneyland out there so you can watch the Christmas parade. Disneyland pretty much decorates everywhere, not just Main Street, it's all around the park. To where here today, all we've seen today was Frontierland had some garland around the post, and that's it. It's either Main Street or garland around the post, or you have to pay for a ticketed event to get the full Christmas experience here at Walt Disney World. So that's why I like Disneyland a little bit better there. Also, the candy canes, the limited edition candy canes, is such a great experience that everyone should try to see once in a while. But seeing, and they have their holiday treats all throughout Disneyland, all over the park. So they're available all the time. There's no limited edition, stuff like that. So Disneyland to me does it much better for Christmas than Walt Disney World does. And they have 2 overlays. First of all, it's the Haunted Mansion, The Nightmare Before Christmas, which was a fantastic overlay. I was so impressed with that overlay until we got to It's a Small World. And we got there when it was night, and they had just turned the lights on, and it was snowing over by It's a Small World. Michelle started crying, I started crying. That ride has to be seen in person to be able to take it all in. It is absolutely spectacular. We don't have any holiday overlays here except for the Jungle Cruise, but It's a Small World at Disneyland is just, it's breathtaking. Breathtaking. Hopefully next year I would like to get out there with the kids so we could all see that. No cruises next year. I think we're gonna go to Disneyland. This little chocolate gingerbread is just the cutest little thing. Enjoying my cake here. Gonna finish up here at Columbia Harbor House. I am on the second floor, by the way. Always come to the second floor. Usually not as busy. Hope you enjoyed our little different view of News from the Queues. A magical view this time from News from the Queues. But I just thought it would be fun to come over to the Magic Kingdom. I hopefully next week will be at the Wilderness Lodge. Planning on going there next week to film News from the Queues so I can see what, that's my favorite Christmas tree on property, is that one from Wilderness Lodge. So I'm gonna have some chocolate gingerbread. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my cake. And travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure is out there.
It's a magic kingdom to happy found. For when we place it on his head, you get to dance around. Frosty